Hello everyone. Gagwego scano. Agijangwa gagwego. Jo hiwaje od gunonyo. Da one dango diogod de en od niojan hewe gunonde guate. Earlier this week, two candidates for New York governor took part in the one and only debate. During the debate, the topic of the new Buffalo football stadium was brought up, of course. To nobody's surprise, Governor Hochul defended her blatant aggression toward the nation and the Seneca people, and how she froze our bank accounts in spring to force payment of more than $500 million in casino revenues, money she quickly announced that would be used for the stadium. Well, to the governor, that was nothing more than a creative financial offset for her political will to announce the stadium deal the night before the state budget was due. That's it. That's how she views our nation and our people. That's how she justifies threatening the health, the safety, and livelihoods of people in thousands and families in Western New York, a financial offset. Her opponent, Congressman Lee Zeldin, blatantly called the governor's actions a screwing over of the Seneca Nation. We couldn't agree anymore. All this comes as we try to continue to negotiate a fair gaming compact with the state. Our nation and our compact team are committed and focused on this very important goal. We know what our compact means to our nation and our ability to serve. We also know what our gaming compact means to Western New York, the regional economy, and the thousands of employees, families, businesses, and communities across Western New York who depend on the Seneca Nation and our gaming facilities. What we don't know is whether the governor, who is quick to boast she's from Western New York, values the importance of our compact and what we contribute to Western New York. Is securing a fair compact a priority for her? Judging by her words and actions, we're only left to wonder, but her sentiment toward our nation and all Senecas certainly tell a troubling story. In other government-to-government matters, Councilor Tina Abrams and I attended a meeting of the Treasury Tribal Advisory Committee, or TTAC, just this week. TTAC was established to provide Native nations a forum to raise issues with the U.S. Treasury Department in order to address them quickly and directly. Unfortunately, it's been almost a year since TTAC has met. In that time, there have been some positive steps, but some troubling developments as well. First, Lynn Malerba, chief of the Mohegan tribe, was sworn in as United States Treasurer in September. She is the first Native American to serve in this capacity. Chief Malerba has been a strong ally of the Seneca Nation, and we send our congratulations and wish her success in her new role. Also, the Treasury Department is creating an Office of Tribal and Native Affairs, which is a development that is long overdue. We look forward to working with this new office, and we have voiced our staunch belief that the new office should report to the highest levels of the Treasury Department so that Native nations and our concerns are elevated as the sovereign governments which we are. Unfortunately, we've also learned that the IRS has stopped providing direct services to Native nations, no longer allowing its Indian tribal government staff to work directly with Native nations as sovereigns. Instead, we're forced to wait in long queues to have our questions answered and our issues addressed. Even worse, this decision was made with no consultation with Native nations. This is simply unacceptable. Our governments are not individuals or regular business organizations. We are a sovereign government who serve the needs of our people. When we do not receive tailored and expedited assistance, our people can suffer. Similarly, the Treasury Department recently announced that it can no longer provide in-depth support to Native nations for COVID implementation. Again, this decision came without consideration or consultation to Native nations. And despite the Treasury's own admission that Native nations would be impacted more than others. This type of behavior and lack of consultation is contrary to President Biden's commitment to treating Native nations as governments, and it violates the President's memorandum on government-to-government consultation. This will be especially important as we press for further consultation and review of the Treasury's GWE Subcommittee report on general welfare guidance, which, of course, predates the onset of even the COVID pandemic. We will continue to strongly advocate for our issues and our people and demand that the Seneca Nation and all Native nations receive the attention, consultation, and respect we deserve from other governments. Now looking to our COVID numbers, we're currently at 52 active cases in our community, 20 in Allegheny and 32 in Cattaraugus. The number of cases in our community and surrounding communities has risen steadily over the last weeks. Please continue to monitor yourself and your loved ones and get tested if you're experiencing any symptoms. Bluestone testing appointments for Senecas can be made by calling 716-220-2442. COVID vaccine and boosters, as well as the flu vaccine, are available for all eligible individuals and age groups through the Seneca Nation health system. To make your appointment, of course, call Kim Bradley in Cattaraugus Health at 716-532-5582 or Terry Cowles in Allegheny Health at 716-945-5894. Finally, Monday's Halloween. In addition to enjoying the many parties and events planned in the community in the next few days, let's all be sure to take a little extra care and keep an eye out for our trick-or-treaters as we're driving through our community in the next days ahead. I hope that everyone enjoys a safe and fun Halloween this year. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, stay strong. Donny Ho Diet.